Hey everyone, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I am chaperoning the school prom, the school that I work at. And so I just thought I would share with you, not necessarily a prom look, but just an event easy go-to look that I use. I wore this like to my friend's wedding that I was in. Like, it's just a go-to tried and true makeup look. I am going to speed it up and make it a talk over just because I am short on time and I just wanted to have the camera on so you could see this, and we'll just, you know, I'll just talk you through it and it'll look good and there'll be music, you can jam out and do your makeup with me. So if this sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Starting off with the Stila One Step Hydrating Primer. This is a go-to. Just take a couple of pumps, rub it all over your face. For foundation, I'm loving the Mercier Longwear Fusion Foundation. It's a really nice go-to event, life, anything foundation, but this pump does squirt out a little bit if you saw that. I am still a beauty blender lover. People are hating on it, talking about all the cheaper options, but I got you, beauty blender.
I've long forgotten your name. Familiar feelings, they are not in vain. These feelings bound me to the walls, slowly watching me dissolve like shadows fade into the glowing city light. These neon streets are all I know. This emptiness is not alone, like shadows fade into the glowing city light. Can you leave this place with me? Become a fleeting memory, and our years will cease to be. So can you leave this place with me? Can you leave this?
I was literally getting ready during this video, so I have my Dr. Pepper. Hit subscribe if you are a Dr. Pepper fanatic like me. Taking the Jack Black Lip Balm and Vanilla Mint. I love this formula. Any flavor is great. Natural mint is usually my go-to, but they're all wonderful. But like I was saying, weekly makeup basket items. That video will be linked down below. Taking that Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. It's in the same line as the foundation and is absolutely wonderful. It's good stuff. It is lightweight, medium coverage, plays well with this foundation. I need to play with it a little more to see if it plays well with other ones.
Just washed away, washed away, washed away.
I take that Becca Undereye Brightner. It is really nice for brightening under your eyes. It is super creamy, so it can settle into your fine lines pretty easily. So I like to keep it towards the inner corner of my eye and just use a little bit, and then I will set it immediately with the Coverfx Translucent Light Setting Powder. So I was watching YouTube, drinking Dr. Pepper. You're about to see my gluten-free chicken nuggets from Costco. This is real life right here, sharing this moment with you all. I'm so happy that you are here watching it so we can have this together. but comment below if you're a chicken nugget lover like me. Woo! Going in with the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. Literally 4 colors out of this palette are going to give you a gorgeous smoky eye. I do not like to fast forward my videos. I want you to see it in real time. We're taking that color 13 to set the eyes, to set the concealer that is on it. I only showed myself doing these steps one time, but I want you to know I had to build each color a couple of times, but for sake of length of the video, I didn't want to show all of that. So we're going in with Combust into the crease. This is just going to add that gradient, so when we start adding the other smoky color, so this is color 2 of 4, it just makes it look more enhanced, more alive. It's really good stuff. But this next color, this is what makes the smoky eye. This is why I love this palette. It is called Password. It's a beautiful gray, cool toned color. You put that just in the actual crease of your eye, and it's gonna add that depth that you want for a smoky eye. Like I said, I'm only showing you going in once each side, but no, I did it about 2 or 3 times just to build up the color. I really love it. All products and brushes will be listed down below, but you definitely want a more pinched in brush to go into your crease like this. And then we're gonna go on the eyelid with a sparkle color. We do put glitter over top a little bit later, but I think it helps enhance the Stila glitter that we will use coming up. So this is high. It's a very pretty light champagne sparkle, very pigmented, as you can see. Again, had to do this a couple of times to build up the pigment, but you can see with just one wash of color, it does look really nice. And honestly, you could leave the look alone at any point here forward. You could go like this and you're gonna really love it. I went in with Dagger. It is a kind of a charcoal gray color with some black hues. I kind of went out of frame on this side, which you'll see it a little bit better on the other side. But I stuck this on the outer corner of my eye, and then I did run the excess product through my lid, just a little bit below where that gray color was. And I will do the same thing on the other eye. Again, you could have stopped right here and love the look, but you know, we going out. We got to get a little bit crazy here. So you can see it a little better on this side. And again, I did do this a couple of times. Tap into the palette, tap off the extra color, and then pat it on my eye. And then we do the reverse from here out to blend it. So we went back in with Password, just a little bit of color on the brush on both sides. That is to blend out that Dagger color. And then we will do the same thing with that Combust color. We will go over Password, and then we'll take 13 and we'll clean it up. If you have a skin toned eyeshadow or powder, you can clean up your eyes with it, and it's gonna be basically a magic eraser for your eyeshadow. So this is the Combust, just blending it all out, and then this is 13. We're literally cleaning up the eyes, making it look nice and cute. And then we're going in with Stila. This is Diamond Dust. This is my newest one from them. I own 2. Karma Kitten is the other one I own. But I like putting it on a flat brush so that I can be very targeted with the Stila product. So I'm just showing you what it looks like all blended out. Girl, you cute, you cute. Here is that Stila Diamond Dust. $24. These are super high maintenance, but you can make them work and they're stunning. So like I said, I take a flat shader brush, I put some product on, and then I really just target it in 2/3 of my lid. You want to, see, these are difficult. You want to pat, but you want to build that pigment. But once they're on there, you don't touch them. You don't blend them, you don't touch them, you don't talk to them. They're not your friend anymore. They're just there to look cute. So taking that on both sides, again, I go through one time each. I don't build these colors up because they are just there. They're living their life. Like I said, don't talk, don't touch. But I do take that Dagger color and just stamp, really stamp. Do not rub, do not blend, do not do anything. Just stamp it on to blend it. If you rub these, they will go all over your face, and I've already done my face makeup, so I already had to go in a little bit to clean after. So here it is, and then I put my liner, mascara, and eyebrows on, and I showed you the products that I used for that. Again, they'll be listed down below. Girl, you pretty, you pretty. There they are, there they are. I do not wear false eyelashes, so those lashes are all the mascara that I just showed you. And then just to clean up, a little bit of glitter did fall. I went back in with that Becca under eye lightener, brightener to clean it up. I totally can't count. We used 5 colors from that palette. But anyways, we're going to go in and finish that face. I'm just setting it with the same Coverfx Loose Translucent Light Powder. Then we're going to bronze it up with the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. This one has the sparkle to it. I absolutely love it. This is my favorite bronzer of all time. I love that it adds a little bit of contour, it adds a little bit of sheen. It's just the perfect color for my skin. When I hear people say they don't like it, it's like a dagger to my heart. I'm like, but you don't understand. Next up, we're going to highlight the face with the Anastasia Amrezy. This is limited edition. If you got it or are thinking about getting it, get it. It is amazing. The package itself is stunning, but the product itself is just flawless. I personally like to do highlight, then blush, and then touch up again with highlight depending on if I'm going to work or going to an event. That will determine if I go ahead and put more on top, but it is just stunning. And then I'll use Tarte Exposed Blush on top of it. On a daily basis, I don't put anything under my eyes except mascara, but I took the brush without any extra product and put dagger. So whatever was left on the brush, I just ran dagger underneath. And then what was left on the password brush, I ran that. I didn't show that part here because I was out of frame. And then I put mascara over it. And then I went back with that Amrezy highlight to get under my brows and my inner corner of my eyes, just to add additional highlight. I do my hair in this video, and I wasn't really sure where I was going. I had an idea in my mind, but I still wanted to show you because I think it turned out nice. My hair is like 3 days old at this point. I showered before, but I wanted my hair to be dirty because it will grip the curl better that way. So I am not a hair professional or a makeup professional, but I'm real insecure about sharing this with you because I just kind of go for it. I grab sections. It is what it is. This is like inch, I think it's a 1/2 inch curling iron that I got from, I believe, Sally's. But this is my go-to way to curl my hair. So what I do is I clamp it down, and the whole time I twist and pull, and then I twist up and I pull, and I twist up and I pull. And I do that 3 or 4 times, and then I just kind of shimmy it out, and I get this really nice tight curl. And I do that all over my head. I have no like rhyme or reason to grabbing pieces, and what I like about this technique is if you miss something, you could just stick to the top and do that same technique, and then you let it go. And I did this all over my head. Sometimes I went different directions. Again, no rhyme or reason. But this is how I curl my short hair, and I let it completely cool down, and then I can shake out the curls, and it will end up being, it'll go from that tight curl to a looser curl the more I shake it out and add hairspray to it. So I just sped up this whole process, and because I am so insecure about how I curl my hair, because I don't want people to be like, oh my god, that looks awful, I just kind of went to what it looked like when it's done, which is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. So I shut the camera off and took time for it to cool off, and then I came back in to style it for you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. Curled hair, you can always see like your highlights and everything more clearly. So now I'm just gonna pin it. I had an idea of making kind of a faux mohawk, and so I'm just pinning all my hair back to the center of my hair. I didn't pin it back far enough to get a true mohawk, but I really like how it turned out. This side of my head that I'm pinning right now is fuller, it has more hair, so it went back really nicely, but you'll see the other side is a lot thinner, so I struggled a little bit more putting the bobby pins in. I have psoriasis on my scalp, so when I turn and show you guys, you're going to be able to see it. I've had it since I was a kid, and some products irritate it, some don't, but like with this, putting a bunch of hairspray in it, of course, irritated my scalp, but it is what it is. It's the life I live. But here I am just pinning it back, and I wasn't really sure where I was going or if this would work. And I was short on time at this point, so I was just like fingers crossed, and you'll see here in a second I still wasn't sure about what was happening. So after this next clip, I shut off the camera and I went to the bathroom and I sprayed a bunch of hairspray, and I have a light hold hairspray. I wish I had a thicker one. Here you can see me struggling. Drink Dr. Pepper. So yeah, pinning it again, and then I shut off the camera and go add a ton of hairspray, and then I come back and I'm pretty happy. I didn't do anything except add hairspray off camera, but I think the final result was nice. Finish off the face with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. Always have to have this. Anytime makeup's on my face, this is on my face. This is how I'm able to wear makeup for 13 hours and it still looks amazing. Then we're going to take the Too Faced Festival Refresh to add a little bit more illuminating effect to it. I love this stuff. I definitely want to get more before it is no longer available. Again, I love it like that Tarte bronzer, so when people say they don't like it, I'm like, what? So I'm going to fan my face off, and then I'm going to go back in with that highlighter so that we can get that highlight pop in. Isn't it stunning? Oh, I went back in with the blush brush without any additional product just to blend it together a little bit more. And then for the lips, I took Posh by Galactic. That is something that came in BoxyCharm a couple months back. I really like it. It's long wearing. It was great for the night until I started eating chips, but that's fine. And then I took the Dim Ambient powder to just make it all blur together and look flawless. And here's the final look. I really love how it turned out. I had so many compliments. Prom was so much fun. The students had such a good time. They all looked great. Jared went with me. There'll be pictures at the end. You can see a couple of us, how we looked. But it was an overall great night. I really enjoyed it. I really appreciate you guys watching, and thumbs up for twerking no longer being a dance trend. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.